Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And Dijk cuts it out. Darwin. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and...
He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Darwin.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Law. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Law. He's in plenty of space here. That is a brilliant interception. Van der Vaart. Chance here to counter. Van der Vaart. Now it's Son Heung-min. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs...
Bellingham! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's gone for goal! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Yamal. Now Davids. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? White is always looking to play quality balls. Darwin. Bellingham. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Just eases him off the ball. He's had a hit! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
There's the shot! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 45 minutes...
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah.
And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each.
The stadium is strictly forbidden.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Son Heung-min.
Arsenal get the ball rolling for the second period.
Number 14, Kluivert.
And it's Wilshere. And here's Nunez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kluivert chasing after it. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. White, and it's Wilshere. Now that's well seen too. Oh, nicely intercepted. Wilshere, now it's Darwin. Nicely spread. Now it's Kluivert. He's got two! Complete.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Cleared away. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone looking for safety. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number
Madrid
23,
still have the cards to affect this game. And he was alert to it. Danger averted for now.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Dennis Law. Number 22,
White.
Vinicius
Final
Junior.
ball not quite right, and his
Coming on
teammates
the
are
field,
irritated at that.
Number 17,
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary
Number
urgency,
9,
but it's potency
Roberto
they need.
Carlos.
And the shot! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Terrible error, duly punished. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Kluivert. And here's Haaland.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
6
Yamal.
added minutes has been indicated.
White. White. For Wilshere. And it's Wilshere. Now there's a fine ball. Climbs up big! And it's in! Deep, deep into injury time! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong foot.
And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Neymar. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good-looking ball. Van der Vaart. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cleared without complication. Now it's Son Heung-min. Shot. Great hit! Van der Vaart. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Vinicius and one more try! They just took too long getting forward.
Bowen cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Havertz, always looking for that half a chance. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Beckham. Roberto Carlos. And there's green grass ahead of him. De Gea can claim that. Oh, played through for the wide man. No, that's been intercepted. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's picked it, and Beckham! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Corner number 2, then. Climbs up big! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
After 43 minutes is
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Belletti. Havertz. Mbappe hurtling down that right. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Beckham. Look at, there's the hit! He scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Chip through. Neatly clipped into space. Neuer with the clearance. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van der Vaart. Madrid needing a change of fortune here.
The attendance for this match
it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
71,649.
Now it's Neymar. Cleared away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Beckham. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. And they've got a throw. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's through here. Belletti. Mbappe. Haaland. To Havertz. Pass somewhat off target. Havertz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Roberto Carlos. He is through here. That's it! They want to be quick to recover this.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Neymar looking to run onto it. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Into the last 5 minutes. Law. Really well taken goal. Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he's there to clear it. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety.
Madrid can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes. Oh, they could be caught out here! Short changes him with that pass. And it's Kluivert, played with finesse. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
A really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably space is it, because he finds it with such graceful movement, and his invention does the rest.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's cut it out. Pires. And he's gone looking for safety. Threads one in. Oh, delightful ball. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. James is there, and he can get that clear. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. Has a look and has a go. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Always onto this. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Pires. Chelsea applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah,
Oh, what a mistake! Mbappe! And he's found the net! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
That could spell trouble. He's found a way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's the hit! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's straight offside. And we hit half-time. How to review the first half?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played back in. Beckenbauer gets it clear. That's going to go a long way. Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Chance James with the header! Harmlessly behind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
71,898.
It's a good ball played into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. James. For Palmer. Baresi. Cleared without complication.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here
Coming
from
on
both
to
sides, in
replace him
fact.
is number 23, Raphael van der Vaart. Substitutions taking place.
That is a great kick out. Now the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
There will be 3 minutes.
There's some great
at a
running on
time.
show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, really good feet. That's that, the end. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Your reflections then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance. And right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so...
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white, and the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Martinelli. Just the goalkeeper to beat.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Played back in. Cleared without complication. Ødegaard. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Gordon. And he's managed to get free. That has been cut short. Gordon! Gordon! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their third corner. Haaland!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's headed upfield. Well read, nice interception. And here's Havertz. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gabriel Jesus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Jesus. Ødegaard. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Oh, that's a key interception. Ødegaard. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Just 5 minutes left until the break. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
So their fourth corner of the game. Terrific header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Haaland. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward for from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Gabriel Jesus.
And we are
Number
underway
29,
again.
Kai Havertz.
So the first half brought no goals.
Gabriel Martinelli. Number 22.
Oh, good ball.
Coming on the
Adams
field,
getting this one clear.
Number 7, Dennis Law. Number 18, Fernando Torres.
Nicked it back promptly.
Number 9, Perez. Number 10.
And he was quick to react.
Substitution in progress.
Law. And that has been cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Fernando Torres. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's a nicely measured pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And De Bruyne! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
The attendance for
60 minutes played.
60,810.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gets his pass away. That's a decent clearance. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Look, it's a run defence.
Tries a shot! Torres did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neatly clipped into space. Fernando Torres. Chance for the header! Goal! Arsenal! Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He has found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Bukayo Saka. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Owen.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's had a hit! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
No, that was never going to make it. Well, nicely intercepted. And they've got rid
Added minute has been
into a
indicated.
minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's not going to reach. Danger averted for now. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?